And if it's successful, if it works, then that gets added somewhere into the drip. So the drip keeps growing over the time. And you get to the point where you've got a 6-month-long drip campaign.
Doing a lot more automation, just setting up the emails to where every time I get a lead, they get bombarded with emails. So that helps people call back. That helps me reach people. I get more people after 3 or 4 weeks, they'll come back and say, hey, I'm ready. And it's like, I never got a hold of you on the phone. That's good you came back. Or people from 2 months ago come back. Just put them in that automation to where it's like, it's not a dead lead, but I don't have time to personally call you constantly. And automation, I could email them weekly forever. Here's 3 tips on this, 5 tips on that. Did you hear about the new Google thing? And I'm finding these people do come back. Even people I've never reached, they'll say, you know what, I'm ready. Let's talk. It's like, okay, I can just automate. Like, how much automated closing can I do? 90% of phone calls, they start with, how does it work? I do the exact same elevator pitch over and over and over. It's like, I wonder if that should be the very first email. They fill out the form. 5 seconds later, it says, how does it work? And I just put my elevator pitch as an email. That way, if I call them, they're more likely to pick up the phone, or they just instantly opt out. It's like, I don't have $100 to my name. It's like, well, it's better that we don't talk at all. Or I call and they're closed. Like, hey, I got your email. This all sounds great. Yeah. Blah, blah, blah. Send a contract. It's like, just, I do the exact same, how does it work over and over and over. It's like, maybe just test. They get that email instantly. Just try to automatically close these.
I would say that's a very good plan. You would probably do a very good job at qualifying people by spitting that out as the first email. It's email. It's easy. You just keep adding. All we do is keep broadcasting an email out. And if it's successful, if it works, then that gets added somewhere into the drip. So the drip keeps growing over the time. And you just keep testing these emails. And you get to the point where you've got a 6-month-long drip campaign. And people are like, well, no one reads emails after that. Bollocks.
Yeah, they do.
Someone will become a customer eventually if they're still interested. They might just not be ready yet. They might just be starting out. They might be with another agency that they're trialing and they become unhappy. You just keep reminding them that you exist. And unless they unsubscribe, then as far as I'm concerned, that's permission to keep emailing them. So, crack it. Barring any chaos, which does happen. And we have a saying in the UK, well, in England, I guess, it's like buses. You've been waiting for one and then 3 come along at once. And that's like problems in business. They pile up. It just happens, doesn't it? It's all the problems hit you at once. That's just typical. You think you've got it. You think you've nailed it. You think you know what you're doing. And then all of a sudden,